These flags tell the legacy of the continent that we own and live in, and that's the African continent. The reason for this is because of the transition from where we're coming from, the past of democracy, but now the present of democracy. The reason why this conversation is important, over the years, the Southern African region has been talking democracy in changing what they've built to make it better. Examples like Botswana, which has a new party in government since 1966 of their independence. We've got stronger countries like South Africa, with the ANC losing grip on power, all owing to the voice of the people. And that is where we are with today's democracy.
Our campaign story was, look, the BDP has been in power for 58 years. That's a long time.
Botswana in a way stagnated a bit because when we started off in the late 60s, when we gained our independence, we were compared to our neighbors. In this case, apartheid South Africa, North Namibia as well was the same thing. So we earned the tag of a well-behaved boy because we were being compared to the West available.
I think the new government which came into office have had the advantage of seeing how things went wrong under the previous administration. And they were very vocal in pointing out the lapses and the decline, the deficit in our democracy under the previous regime.
Well, an average Botswana is looking for consolidation of democracy in Botswana. They want hope to be restored, integrity restored in democratic institutions. They want to see accountable leaders, less corrupt leaders, leaders who can, run the economy efficiently, effectively, and create jobs.
We have a story. We have a story that is anchored on our value system, which is the rule of, the respect for the rule of law, good governance, and much more importantly, the respect for the will of the people.
I think also confidence that a country can remain stable despite a change of government. We were able to change government in 2021 and in 2011 because we had a solid alternative to the sitting government. There are times where there can be discontent as high as it wants, but the inability of citizens to coalesce around an individual or a political party might be the only reason why there's no change of government, even if people wanted it.
What's beautiful about South Africa's democracy is we love freedom. South Africans are attached to the idea of being a free nation. We love our freedoms to be, and if you engage South Africans, you very quickly get a sense of that. I mean, people always speak about what South Africans are like online. It's a loud, robust, really wonderful country where people say what they want to say, where people don't fear their president. That's such a beautiful aspect of who we are.
Democratic government on their own are also not enough. It also means that young people must have a confidence in the system. It means that it's a system that works for them, a system that ensures that they are self-sufficient as individuals, and not a system that keep them hamstrung in poverty, in unemployment, inequality. And so it's not only about what happens on voting day, it's also about what happens in the process and period of governance, and whether young people are heard and they see that a government is a government that belongs to them.
As part of improving what democracy stands for the people and what it represents, the narrative is now about inclusion and making it much more useful to the younger generation, that they should gain confidence in the system and be sure that it works for them.